Hello, good morning everyone, good morning class. How are you today? Well done, you are good and fine. Today is a beautiful day. It is a sunny day, October 26, 2022. Now, before I'm going to proceed to the main topic that I am going to discuss for today, let us review first what we have had last week. What was the lessons that we have discussed last week? Okay, yes, Anna. Very good. It's all about verb. Yes. Now, who among you here who can tell me or who can define to me what is meant by a verb? Yes, Ronald. The verb is an action word. It is a part of speech that denotes an action. Very good, Ronald. Let us clap our hands together for Ronald. Meaning everything that has an action is called verb. Now, let us read the following sentences. I wake up at 7 o'clock. I eat breakfast at 8 o'clock. I go to school at 8:30. I study English at 10. I have lunch at 12. I go home at 3. I do my homework at 7. I go to bed at 9. Now let us underline the verb. Read, eat, go, study, have, go, do, go. Now all these verbs are in a present tense. That will be our lesson for today. Our lesson for today is all about the simple present tense. Now, I'm going to show you our lesson objectives for today. Let us read first. Define simple present tense. Construct sentences using simple present tense. So that is our lesson for today. Now, what is meant by the simple present tense? Let us read together. A simple present tense is a verb that describes a current activity or a state of being. Now let's take for an example, current activity. What I am doing now? I am teaching, correct? I teach today. Good. I teach today. The word teach is a simple present tense because it is a current activity. Now, let's take a state of being. Simple present tense in a state of being. Now, what if I would say planets exist in the universe? Is it correct? Is the verb in a state of being? Yes. So let us write. Planets exists in the universe. Okay, let us read all together the example. I teach today. The verb is a simple present tense because it takes a current activity. Planets exist in the universe. The verb exist is a simple present tense because it talks about a state of being. Now let us going to have an exercise for today. Let us try to answer the exercise 1. But first, let us read the direction. Choose the present tense in the box. Use it in the sentence. Now these are the verbs. These verbs are in a simple present tense. We are going to supply the missing blank in the sentence? Can you do it for me? Okay, let's try to answer. When blank football practice every Tuesday. Now let us choose. Which do you think the verb that is in a simple present tense in the box that we are going to supply the missing blank? Ben plays football practice every Tuesday. Very good. So let us write plays. Again, let us read. Ben plays football practice every Tuesday. Okay, what about number 2? The sun blank in the west. The sun blank in the west. Which do you think the verb that we can supply the missing blank in number 2? The sun? Yes, Anna? Sets. Very good. Clap your hands for Anna. Okay, so we are going to write sets. Let us read. The sun sets in the west. Very good. Okay, let us continue with the number 3. We blank lasers for cosmetic surgery. Which do you think of the verb in the box? We. Yes, Anna, it's produce. We produce. We produce lasers for cosmetics surgery. Number 4. Mark and Sarah blank squash twice a week. Mark and Sarah blank squash twice a week. So what do you think Mark and Sarah is doing twice a week? Mark and Sarah. Yes, Alejandro. Very good. Mark and Sarah plays squash twice a week. Okay, let us continue with number 5. They blank into their home. Which do you think of the verb that we are going to supply in number 5 sentence? They move into their home. Very good. They move into their home. Last number. Mr. Abreu stops and blank the ball. What do you think is Mr. Abreu doing? Mr. Abreu stops and passes the ball. You see, all these verbs are in a present tense. Clap your hands all together. Now let us read it again. Ben plays football practice every Tuesday. Or it can also be what? Ben goes football practice every Tuesday. Either of the two goes or plays. The verb is still in the simple present tense. Again, let us read together. Number 2. The sun sets in the west. We produce lasers for cosmetic surgery. Mark and Sarah, again, we have plays. We almost forgot. Mark and Sarah play squash twice a week. Number 5. They move into their home. Mr. Abreu stops and passes the ball. So all these verbs are in a simple present. Okay, let us continue with the simple present tense. The simple present tense use a verb that tell about things that happen continually in the present. Take note of the meaning. That happen continually in the present. Like every day, every week, every month, or every night. For example, I go to school. Now let us choose the underlined words in here. I go to school every day. Still, the word go emphasize simple present tense because the verb that tell about things that happen continually in the present. What about number 2? I study my lesson every night. Very good. I study my lesson every night. Number 3. I go to Japan every month. Very good. I go to church blank. I go to church every week. Very good. Now, the word here is a noun. You need to supply the word that is missing. I drink blank every day. I drink milk. What about the words that emphasize the things that happen continually in the present? Like, I drink milk every day. What about number 6? I blank in the street every walk. What if I would supply this word, this noun, to walk? I walk. I walk in the street every day. The simple present tense, use a verb that feel about the things or that happen continually in the present. I walk is a verb that is still in the simple present tense that continually happen in the present every day. I walk in the street every day. Now let us read all together the examples that we answered. I go to school every day. I study my lesson every night. I go to Japan every month. I go to church every week. I drink milk every day. I walk in the street every day. So, that's all for our lesson for today. Knowledge speaks, wisdom listens. For your assignment, let us study in advance the simple present tense in a positive statement and also in a negative statement. That will be next meeting. Goodbye, everybody.